want to talk about some of the mistakes business people do commit when they're starting businesses. Sometimes all of us, we have desire. We want to open businesses. We have to have our own businesses. Maybe those are some of the goals. I can just talk on my own behalf. I have that urge. You know what? I want to start business. A business that is going to do what? To work for me when I will not be present. Maybe a business that might not need me to be there for me to what? To operate. So today we want to look at some of the mistakes that beginners do commit, all startups do commit when they're starting their business. The first, which is very obvious to most of business startups, is combining personal finances with business finances. That's what called, for instance, someone starts a business. After a short period of time, he started to take money from the business for personal use. That's what you call drawing. For those people who did business studies in high school, we call them drawings. So when you take money away from the business, what happens? It will be hard for you to know how much as a business you're making, how much profit is the business making, because you find much of the money that is made for restocking is not there. So when you want to restock, there's no money. Sometimes you find someone is taking away money from the personal use to the business. So you might feel that, you know what, I'm making profit, only to realize that whatever the money that you are looking at profit is the money that you have done what? That you have taken from your own, that is meant for your family. We need to validate between, because at any given point, the business must exist, at the same time, the family must exist. You can't deny your family the living expenses just for the purpose of the business, but you can sacrifice in the sense that you need to balance out. So for that reason, I would like to encourage people that whenever you start business, have a clear-cut difference. Have a difference between this is money for personal use, this is money for businesses. And then point number 2 that I want to do is ignoring recording. Record keeping very, very key in any business. When you keep records, you know how much sales are you making on a daily basis. But when you are operating in the guesswork in the sense that you don't know how much. The only thing you know is the total that you have sold on that day, but you don't know how much I've sold today has come from what. Maybe you might find that whatever that you have sold is from maybe one product, so that for you to know what to be able to sell, you'll be able to keep records. This is how much I've purchased, this is how much I've sold. In terms of maybe if you have a retail shop, you know how much of this commodity I've done what I've sold. So if you keep record, you will be able to know how many of these goods that are the fast moving goods, which one are not moving very fast, so that people, whenever you're doing restocking or purchasing, you know what to be able to restock, what not to restock. Another thing that number 3 is taking loans too early. Most of our time people take loans. I know that people say, you know what, you need to use other people's money when it comes to businesses. But for me, I will say, when you want to start a business, first you need to start small. Start small in the sense that maybe you can start with a few coins. You start that business, so that with time you'll be able to add. For instance, maybe today I have 200, tomorrow I add it, so that whatever, when the business reaches whereby it has a stable cash flow, then now you can take a loan, maybe to restock, maybe to expand, whatever. Maybe you want to open a branch, then you'll be able to expand. But don't take loans to earn, because interest in that will eat to your profits. And then whatever that, it will be pressure, you'll have pressure on repaying those loans, because money that is meant for restocking is meant to pay loans, because loans must be paid on a monthly basis. Then another thing that I can say, that's number 4, is giving up too early. The sense that you start a business today, 2 to 3 weeks you want to close because maybe there are no business, there are no customers. I know at early stages, whenever you start businesses, you will not get customers that fast, but after some time, customers have created reliability. At the same time, depending on, you know what, if I go to such and such a person, I'll be able to get what I want. So that means you have created customer loyalty. At the same time, you'll be able to get referrals from other customers, and your customer clientele will do what? Will increase. But most of our time, we find people giving up so fast at the early stages. They want to close. You know what, I didn't sell anything today. Who told you that when you open your doors, people are going to do what? To come and flock in and start buying. They will have to create confidence on people that, you know what, anytime I go to this shop, anytime I go to this business premise, I'll be able to get whatever I want. So don't give up too early. Number 5 is spending a lot from business for lifestyle. Lifestyle in the sense that now you have started business, you want to show people, you know what, I've made it in life. So I want to show people, you know what, I've bought a car out of this business. You want people don't love you, people don't like you. You want them to know what, you want them to impress those people, you know what, I'm making it right. But then you find that you are hitting to the business profit, money that's made for the profit of that business, you're using for your, to do what, support your lifestyle. And by so doing, there won't be money for your restocking, or there won't be money for you to do what, to add capital or to extend. And finally, we are trying to please everyone. That's the last point. And let's take note of this, trying to please anyone. Someone who comes, you know what, I want to take goods on credit, and then you want to take goods on credit, you give that person goes missing and the money is lost. So don't please anyone. If it's, you have regulation for business, I want it to operate like this, stick to that. Don't please anyone. Someone who comes, maybe tells you know what, I know you're doing well in business, why can't you lend me some money? So you take away money that's made for business for you to lend to that person, so that you want to feel good. You know that feeling of good, you know what, I've given her and they know that I have money. That's not the thing. What you do, don't please anyone. When it comes to business, you need to separate. So if you have money to give that person, it's okay. But if you don't have that money, don't take money from business to please people. So I think we have learned a lot. In case maybe you need much services from me, you can reach out. You can DM me, or you can directly to my YouTube channel, Investor 360, or you can reach me out on 07 13 348 649 for more guidance on how you can be able to start a business, how to identify the best business opportunities that can be able to earn you return. So thank you so much. I'm looking for another engagement like this. Peace.